I cut the intro music because I want to do the stream. I'm kind of in a just fuck around with nothing mood today. I'm gonna adjust a little bit. There we go. And that's kind of where we're at. I just wanted to do an easy thing I wouldn't have to try very hard at. I've got a lot of other stuff I want to do, and ideally do it this week, but this ain't one of it, and I'm not gonna worry about it. PK Scramble needs relatively no introduction, but god, that is the worst color combination for a background I have ever seen, which is novel. Earthbound Randomizer, it is just kind of my go-to, no-effort thing of choice. Because SMZ3 is fun, but requires game knowledge and thinking that I don't always have in my brain and heart. And, I'll get around to, like, Final Fantasy 1 randomizer stuff eventually, because I think that's fun, too. But, I'm gonna name you Ruby. I think Ruby's a good name. Today's settings are taking advantage of a relatively recently added PK Scramble feature, which is the Sanchez Brothers Choice feature. Broadly, it is an easy, medium, or hard random randomizer settings thing. You just pick a brother and go. I'm going with medium, which is Poncho. Easy is Pincho. Hard is Toma Jefferson. I'm feeling, let's just do the gem theme. He does look like a Ralph, though. His name is nice. Oh, I kind of gotta go with Kevin. Keyboard. No, butter. Yeah, we're just gonna eat whole ass sticks of butter. That's where we're at. My favorite thing is boys. Alright, cool. Alright, weird start. Weird start. But, nah, I've been in the sleep dumpster. I've been keeping odd hours again, which is how I like to express I'm going to bed at noon. It feels like a much nicer way to say I'm extremely maladjusted. So I'm keeping odd hours, and that kind of kills my motivation to stream generally. And I'm just, trying to keep in mind... I'm trying to get back in the mindset where, like, you know, I can just do something that's no effort like this if I'm not otherwise in the mood to stream, just to stay back on the horse a bit better. And I've been on the upswing. I've been happy about that. I kind of had a drought for a while, and I'm back at, like, 2 to 3 per week, which isn't great, but it is more than 0 or 1. It is like 3 times as much, actually, as one of those things, and the other one is 0. And math doesn't work like that. Alright. That was a really good dive, okay. I can't even call this a dive, I recognize this is, in logic, a couple of free presents and might actually show up a lot later. So this was game knowledge, baby. Or it's not, and Poncho is fucking gaslighting me, which is possible, and that's kind of fun. Oh no! This dog is going to eat me. He's going to eat my butt. And do 1 damage to me because I have an extremely powerful coin. Protecting my vitals. But the other things I would like to do this week, and I will do at least one of them, I want to get to DMC3 Virgil mode. I tend to go in super hard on a game when I stream it and then, like, burn myself out and not really. And get, like, one stream into the next entry or whatever. Yeah, I know, right? I just figured I would take up as much of this space as possible in a way that felt pretty good. So feel free to notice all of the details that I have both added and aren't usually visible, and totally ignored and are thankfully not usually visible. Thank you. I was gonna do my cute hoodie thing, which is my usual outfit of choice for chill stuff. Then I realized I never added the mouth stitch to it, and it's like, wow, if I'm gonna be super zoomed in, that feels like such a lame detail to not have. And I noticed it at the last minute, and it was like, I guess we're not doing that. I guess we're doing camisole and fishnet sleeves, and I'm pretty okay with that still. But as I was saying, I want to get back to DMC3, and ideally figure out how to tackle, like, 4 and the rest of the series without burning myself out on it super bad. Like, going into Silent Hill 1 and then immediately 2, I did, like, one stream of 2 and was like, I'm kind of tired of Silent Hill now. Not consciously, just, like, facing it down and going, like, we don't have to do this, actually. And I've been, finally starting a VOD archive, so I've been going through my older videos that I have recorded, because I started recording them as I stream in about, like, late October. And it's reminded me that I definitely have a lot of stuff that I dropped still. That I just started and didn't continue, or, like, stopped at the end of. Rip Dead Space. Rip Hillbleed, which is, like, so weird. I think I was just, like, really tired and at the final boss and didn't actually do the final boss. Which is, like, that feels like a mark on my reputation at this point. Because, like, that's a game I have opinions on. It is much beloved. The pile of puke of despair, that's incredible. But, like, part of me is going, like, well, you know, the first Illbleed stream, which was just the home run of death, and that was lost to time, that was lost to the ether, that was lost to Twitch deciding it keeps VODs for 1 week less now. Which really led to me starting to record things, actually, losing that Illbleed stream. Because, normally, Archival there, he downloads the streams, and I appreciate that a lot. He's got, like, my entire fucking bibliography of streaming from, like, the last 2 years. Which is wild. And, God, that's kind of amazing, and I do appreciate it a lot. But it's like, oh, geez, like, oh, nobody got this one. Let's start setting up a safety net, and I should start doing this VOD stuff anyway. And I've been putting off actually starting the YouTube channel for several months, because it's hard. It's not even hard, it's just, like, it makes me anxious. I started uploading them and had that moment of, oh, I am perceptible to the public. I have uploaded a thing that someone could, like, view and comment on at any time. I'm no longer safe. Because I'm an extremely well-adjusted person with no brain problems. So it's been a little bit, But, consequently there, you know, more extremely sane person, no brain problems. I'm looking at, like, the one missed Illbleed stream and not ever doing the final boss and going like, oh, this sucks. This sucks, dog. This is such a shitty feeling. This is a thing that, like, now everyone can know whenever. They can go, what happened to Home Run of Death? Don't you care about Jimmy and Mr. Banballo? Don't you care about the fate of Eriko Christie and her friends and the $100,000 to $1 million of surviving Illbleed the Park? Yeah, fuck Jimmy. Jimmy is shit. Baseball-ass bitch. If your house is on fire, just leave, stupid. Anyway, so, like, I'm a normal, sane person, so I was like, oh, maybe I should just replay all of Illbleed, so there's a full Illbleed stream. And, like, that's not a bad idea, really. Maybe a little too soon, because I do want to do that as, like, a Halloween thing, as, like, a yearly tradition. Yeah, like, I'm just like that. I'm just like that. I feel like, if nothing else, I almost feel like the saner option is to do a stream where I play exactly the first zone, the first chapter, and exactly the final boss. And I just break that up into two videos for YouTube and put them at the beginning and end of this little mini playlist. As, like, the apology. Right, the other thing, I got super sidetracked, as one does. I want to get back to Devil May Cry 3 and Virgil before I forget how to play Devil May Cry 3. I guess Devil May Cry in general has been a good time. I still think 1's the best one, that I have played. And I'll talk about that more when I'm playing them, probably. But I really want to get back to Somnium Files 2. Oh, Somnium Files 1, so I can eventually move on to Somnium Files 2. Yeah, remembering how to play Dante probably won't help me play Virgil. But, we kind of paused for, like, a long time in Somnium Files. Like, right when we were getting to the unlocks that would start explaining everything. And it's like, ah, shit. God, I hope there's a decent recap for this. And, like, I realized there have been a lot of Somnium Files streams as well. Even since I recorded, there have been, like, 8. And, there's a lot of Somnium Files, huh? So I think there's probably like a dozen of them total. I think one of those also got lost to the ether in the Twitch change of October 2022. It's a lot, but it's been a really good time. Yeah. But, yeah, I want to get back to Somnium Files, because I do have Somnium Files the second in my library, kind of waiting. I am kind of, I'm still excited to finish the first one. I'm excited to check out the second one. For reasons I've already discussed in this stream. Yeah, the second Somnium Files 1 stream got eaten. And that sucks. That's like, well, nothing for it, because that one I'm not going to attempt to fill in any capacity. That one's just not happening. But because it's a well-written game that, expects you to be bouncing around in it, I don't think that much context will be generally lost. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm excited to get to the second one, but I'm already thinking, like, for reasons I've already stated, like, I'm gonna finish 1, and I'm not sure how long it'll take to get me to start 2. Kind of, one of the goals I was thinking about, in some capacity, was making, like, the end of 1 or the end of Somnium Files 2 the soft deadline for, hey, I'm gonna start tagging shit again, I'm gonna start opening things up, I'm gonna start actually being findable. I'm gonna actually start furthering my YouTube career, or my Twitch career, after like 2 years of game streams. Yeah, we talked about the end of 2. We talked about the end of 2 for that. And, like, I think that's a pretty good idea, but it's also like, damn, but it did take, like, a year to get through 1 at this rate. So, like, maybe I should, look at something a little bit not 2025. I don't know, I'm gonna worry about it later. It's a soft deadline, it's an idea, it's drawing a line in the sand to make it easier to do the thing. Because I have crippling social anxiety. Which makes this a weird career path to pursue. I acknowledge that. Speed Capsule's not gonna do fucking anything for Ness. Ness is just a slow-ass bitch. She will not outspeed anything ever. Speed Capsule's just generally not that valuable, I think. I'd give it to Jeff to add to his bottle rocket damage, because it's calculated off of his speed relative to the enemy's speed, and nobody here needs to know that, but I know that. Fuck, I didn't think of a meme. Alright, I got one. I got one, and it's still just it's gonna be a stupid joke that will make sense to 2 people here. I think about this all the time. So I mentioned I set this to like random. I'm the sort of gawk. I set this to random, so I don't actually know what my, what my end goal is. I don't actually know what the objective of the seed is. And I'm not going to sweat it for now. It broadly will come down to do X number of your sanctuary locations. So I will just... What I'll do... we can find out. We can find out by getting the Soundstone out of storage. And I can do that by calling Escargot Express whenever and having it delivered to me. My thinking is I'll just give it a check when I have, a free ticket to Magicant or Onette, because those are, like, free, easy storage access spots. Yay! So that's me being cheap for no reason, but I guess it's also me just not wanting to fucking bother, baby. I can't be fucked. If I need 3 sanctuaries and I know that now, it's not any different than me getting 3 sanctuaries and finding out later. Oh, I like that bat. I don't think I can afford that bat. I think I can narrowly afford the bat. It is both stronger, and I would also love to, release myself from the hell of using a slingshot. Because it just has that innately lower accuracy. And almost double the attack power. Nice. Okay. I shouldn't just walk around with my money dick out because I don't know if easy deaths are enabled or not, but I don't care that much. Easy deaths are an option I prefer to enable when I play this randomizer, because when you game over from something, you just start at full health and you don't lose any money. And as far as I'm concerned, that just saves a bunch of legwork in reviving all your party members, which costs more money, and then you have to go, like, stay at a hotel, which costs more money. Who gives a shit? No. That's busy work. It's fine. It doesn't add anything to this experience, I personally think. I'm gonna see if I can snag anything cool and sexy from over here. But yeah, so I started this VOD archive channel finally. And I put everything public, you know, because that's part of the point. Okay, I was kind of wondering if I would be able to reasonably kill these, because they hit pretty hard. But as I was uploading, on like day 2, on actually topically one of the Illbleed videos, somebody had already commented, and it like sent me into this lizard brain fear state. And it was like totally innocuous. It was like a perfectly pleasant, oh hey, what's the track you used at the beginning of this video? And I said, oh, that's, oh god, Daytime Stroll in Worldly Desire Temple from Tulip. And they were like, oh cool, I've heard of that. And Illbleed is a game I've got a weird love-hate relationship. It's my favorite game I was afraid of as a kid. And it's like, cool, that's great. And I haven't responded to them. I don't know where to draw the line there, and I don't really want to fall into the rabbit hole of having long YouTube comment section comments. But they were perfectly nice and they subscribed to me and I appreciated it. But also, it turned me to dust, and it was like, I'm not a functional human being. Yeah, I felt like, you know, I felt like it didn't need to turn into a big conversation. It took a bite with its distracting fangs, like, yeah. But now they're subscribed, and they might, I guess, check this out later when I upload it, in like 2 weeks after I finish catching up on my backlog, so hi! Hello, person who commented it. Meant a lot to me, and I have anxiety. So thank you. I've, back a couple steps, I've been thinking about, I've been informed that later Devil May Cry games, there are definitely, like, quality of life mods people have put together that stop you from having to mash to use the fucking pistols. And I've weighed how much I want to screw around with Devil May Cry modding to make that work. Like, I probably should. I've bitched about carpal tunnel syndrome already in, you know, a couple of instances of Devil May Cry. But on the other hand, it's making my hand strong. Pressing square makes my hand strong. Yeah, I won't have to mash on Virgil, so I'll get a break from it. And I don't know if I'll have to mash on Nero in 4? Yeah, like... I've got 4, and I've got DMC, and I've got 5, is the rest of the series. Yeah, my understanding is Nero's deal is, more related to having a sword that has, like, a timed hit to it. It has, like, an engine you rev by hitting, like, R1. Ah, Nero has a revolver with 3 bullets in it. Oh, he's a Bloodborne. Does he have to grind for bullet drops to reload it? I don't want to fight while I'm crying. Damn, 3 bullets, 1 for Dante, 1 for Dante, 1 for Dante. Okay, I can't get away either. I think he just laser pointered me. Okay, bye. Oh, a cold remedy, thanks. Yeah, fuck the cold remedy. Go away. But I know, when I get back to Somnium Files, which I do want to do, like, in the next week or so, because I miss it, I kinda... Okay, if you got 7 streams, the extra final Woolly Doggo, that's pretty great. Why can't it also make me cry? If you've got 7 streams, you probably have some overlap, so maybe there's fewer than I realized, or I started recording them faster than I thought. But, I did the thing, I think I just overdosed a little bit on, like, Visual Novel, because they've been great streams, it's a great story, I've really loved it, but it is really exhausting to sit down and stream a game that is mostly text, even, like, a very good, heavily voice-acted one. I don't really know why, it's the same reason it's often really hard to stream a game I already know well. I say, well, streaming a game I already know well. I kind of walked into this knowing I was mostly going to talk about administrative streamer bullshit. Streamer stuff, whatever, note card topics. But I'm excited to get back to it, I've really enjoyed it. I'm still using A-Splat-U-Bat as my go-live notification. And I probably should pick something else. Yes, streamer stuff. Enchilada. What was I saying? What was I saying that wasn't an in-joke? Oh god, I lost track, whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Basically, excited to get back to Somnium Files, but, like, also background guilty for spending so much time not playing Somnium Files. And there's kind of a sense of, like, I might review a stream or 2 of it, and endure my own bullshit for 4 hours at a time, just to recap myself on the plot, so I can properly recap everyone else on the plot when I, like, start streaming it again. But it is a really well-written game that does expect you to be jumping around, so it tends to, like, fill in context very quickly when it's necessary, and it's generally done it without making it feel like it's repeating itself over and over. So if there's one game I don't feel as bad jumping in narratively after a bit, it's Somnium Files. But I still think being able to prep, like, a little bit of a recap. I'm not gonna say I'll write a script or anything, because, like, I know myself. I love to promise shit, and when I say things, I 100% mean it. But I have a pretty bad habit of going like, oh, I'm gonna do this medium to high effort thing, and then being like, yeah, but I still have depression and anxiety, so I don't feel like it. I'm actually just gonna be sad. I'm just gonna be sad and I'm gonna play Earthbound. I'm gonna find a stupid thing to hyperfixate on in Final Fantasy XIV for the next 4 weeks, actually. A new raid wing coming out soon. Just think, the 20th or so might be the last stream you get from me for a year. I'm really, my goal for this raid wing is to, be normal. To not get super obsessive and, not have fun with it, but still spend, like, 5 nights a week, 4 hours a night on it. Yeah, I've also had historically bad luck. I've historically just gotten fucking stuck on, like, the final boss in Rage for, like, a month at a time. And it's soul draining. That's really my big complaint and why I should just find a group. Because it is so exhausting knowing that you have the thing down and you can't do anything unless 7 other people happen to be there that also have the thing down. Because a lot of them don't! A lot of people don't! A lot of people don't have the thing down. It's my experience in Final Fantasy XIV. And I almost said Final Fantasy VII. And I also forgot I have some Jeff gear already. I have some good Jeff juice. Nice. But yeah, I appreciate the vote of confidence in not ruining the rest of my life for it. I think I can do it. I think I'll be okay. I'll manage it because I am a little tired of it. I think I've finally seen enough horrors of Raid War to be like, actually, I'm going to do other things with my time. I'm going to devote 1 or 2 nights to this, like, per week. I'm going to have a nice time with it. I'm going to do it while I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to be normal aside from that, because that strategy worked pretty well for me once I got over my hyper-fixated bullshit. But if I disappear for a month, it's that. I don't need you to attack me while I'm on stream, Mai. I can do that myself. You have to raid all the eggs. What up, Shark? But, you know, my other secret plan is turn raiding into content, but I take it too seriously for that. I understand even more, actually, because I played Graveyard Keeper a lot after I quit, after I did 1 stream of it, because I had a good time with it. Like, it was a game I wanted to play more. And it was so much easier when I wasn't trying to learn things and read things and talk and recall, like, what I was picking up to do what thing. It was a lot easier to not be talking over it, actually. And I think that's generally true, but I don't usually notice as much. But, it was kind of like, huh, fuck me. So I'm not confident in my ability to, like, learn new strats and stuff while I talk. Yep, I shot an ant with a bazooka. Fuck off. Secret of Evermore, bitch! Yeah, I think probably what the move is maybe stream re-clears after I'm feeling a little confident in the fight. Because I'll be doing that for gear anyway. Do something like that, and I've wanted to get around to the, okay, let me take a couple steps back and give some context here, even though it's totally not necessary. I started, like, inching my way into raiding last expansion because a big robot dragon came out and was the reward for getting all the extreme mounts. So it was like, I guess I'm doing all the extreme mounts now. And eventually graduated to Savage in this expansion, which has been a good, if exhausting, time. And I've been trying this expansion to also farm out those extreme boss mounts. Just for the sake of not having to do them all in the last 2 patches again. Because, as you might guess, I'm sort of the kind of person who will spend 12 hours a day for 2 weeks on that. And that wasn't even a bad time at the time, but I also wasn't streaming back then. I wasn't trying to do other things with my life, really. So I've been trying to keep on top of that. And I have, like, the first 3, but I've done, like, a third of the farming I need for the 4th one. I haven't even looked at the 5th extreme, because I'm too cool and strong. So, like, I already had a better weapon than you get from it when it came out. And, that kills some of the motivation to actually do it. And I've been meaning to sit down and, like, learn the fight and do the fight one of these days. But I've either been, like, asleep or have other shit to do. Which is a wild notion for me as a person, to have better things to do. And I'm still getting used to that, as you could probably tell by my stream schedule. So I'm kind of just, I don't know. I might just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and actually stream that, because it's less intensive content. Oh, thanks, I just spent like $100 on one of these. Fuck you. Yeah, like, I don't know, I don't think that's a bad plan. I've privately streamed, like, some extreme farming before. It went fine. It went fine, and I have 2 monitors now, so I can also look at chat this time. Which is, I think, an improvement. I don't think there's any other things I can really do here. I think I just need to go straight to the factory and use the fly honey. I think I ended up with, like, exactly 1 check to do. How full am I? Okay. I feel like this seed that Poncho has chosen for me does not have, like, cooler extra Jeff tools. And that's kind of a bummer. God, I front-loaded all the things I had to talk about. Oh no. I've been playing Against the Storm a lot as well. You know, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna talk about Graveyard Keeper, actually. Because I've been having a good time with it, for the most part. It's got some big flaws that hold it back from being, like, a great experience, but it's a pretty good time. But it front-loads the tutorial super hard in a way that's overwhelming, and then moves on to tell you fucking nothing ever. It is just not into explaining anything. And that's a little frustrating. The way things are time-locked can be frustrating, because I feel like I've spent a significant portion of my game time kind of doing minor chores, because I can only do an important, interesting thing once per week. And, like, it generates a resource that is a huge roadblock in getting anything else done. And that is, I have had other things I can focus on, and I think that's the point. I think the idea is, it divides your attention up, so, like, you've got these important things to hit up, but you've got enough miscellany to work on, like improving your graveyard, or just, like, setting up this thing or that thing, fucking with alchemy or whatever, that, like, that's just what you do the rest of the time. But, it is sometimes frustrating. It is sometimes frustrating to be like, I'm trying to do this one really crucial thing, and I only have to kill 5 days of time for it. And similarly frustrating is, alright, it's telling me that I've unlocked this one crucial thing. Oh, I see. This is step 1 of 5. But it did make it out like I was going to have the thing that it said that I got excited about. And what I got was four new chores. And I understand all of this from a game design perspective. It's not like the worst thing. I understand. And it's not, like, unbearable, but it does tend to even out to being like, oh, that's kind of frustrating. It's gotten to the point where it's like, okay, you gotta talk to fucking Pavel on Sun's Day, and he will give you the ticket to Hookers and Blow. And it's like, yeah, I want to get super fucked up, and I want to have hookers. And then I talk to Pavel, and it's like, nah, you gotta bring me, like, 3 flasks of bourbon. Bourbon. Doesn't matter. Ignore me, I'm a VTuber. You gotta bring me that hot, sweet bourbon. And, and I've never heard of bourbon. I don't know bourbon's in this game. And it's like, oh, I gotta get 200 of every kind of tech to unlock the bourbon tree. And I also have to unlock a new part of the world. And I can automate it for, like, another 500 points. And it's like, okay. I mean, it's a good thing I wasn't that into hookers, I guess. I guess I'll go back to working on my church, the opposite of hookers. This is, you know, obviously, this is hyperbole for the sake of making a point. Like, it's nowhere near that bad, but... yeah, I think it's transparent enough about it that it's exhausting, and when you start to pick up on the way games are digging at your brain worms, it stops working. That's kind of generally how it is. If you can tell you're kind of being fucked over by something, you won't go along with it anymore as much, probably. Unless you play a lot of gacha games, then you've sort of just resigned yourself to it. I've also been playing Arknights lately, by the way. I don't have as much to say about Arknights, so I'm not going to talk about Arknights. Except that 90% of my time is devoted to putting Siege on the field and listening to her say really sexy king shit, while wearing, like, a little camisole and hitting things with a hammer, and it's like, ah, yeah, for want of a nail, the kingdom was lost, hot British lady. You're right, you're so right. Damn. It is better to be a coward with a pulse than a martyr with a grave. You're so right, and hot. Please be my mom. And that's all I have to say about Arknights. She's so Siege. I'm weak to all lions. I am hilariously weak to all lions. I've also been playing Against the Storm. And I opened with that. I said that, and I'm trying to think of anything I have to say about it. It's just a good time. It's, like a mid roguelike, I guess. It's roguelish. It's mostly resource management. It's kind of an RTS. It borrows some aesthetic stuff from, like, Warcraft 3. It's kind of a lot of... there's no combat. It's a lot of, like, watching your little dudes build new houses. It's kind of ant farm aesthetic. And I've worked my way up to, like, where the prestige difficulties start. Where, like, the game is maybe balanced around, like, the 2nd difficulty, and this is, like, the 5th. This is prestige 1. It goes up to, like, prestige 20. And that's fascinating. That's interesting to see this game once it actually gets hard. But it's just got a lot of appeal for, like, here's, like, 2 to 4 hours of ant farm. Just chill out and watch your little dudes build houses and shit. And figure out how to get them ale. How to get them some nice biscuits. Open some stuff up. Maybe start a little farm. And after that, after you achieve so many little goals, the settlement's over and you get to start over. And it's perfect for people like me who really like, say, RimWorld, but only like RimWorld for, like, the first 3 hours of RimWorld. Who, like, really enjoy setting up the base and then get super bored. And just not that interested in the tech tree or the meta progression of it. Meta progression's not the right word. The actual goals of RimWorld. It's good for people like me who sort of like the little city building of RimWorld and then have their infrastructure set up and they're like, what am I supposed to fucking do now? You want me to trade? You want me to research? I don't want to do those. There's guys showing up, now there's more guys and it's getting a little exhausting. You want me to learn to micro combat? I don't want to learn to micro combat. I put down a turret, why aren't my enemies dead? And I'm not going to turn the combat off because I like the sound the turret makes. Which makes complete sense, I think. I just like the sound the turret makes, and that's why I dabbled in Factorio instead. I've actually... That's its own thing, really. I've not gotten far in Factorio because I hit, like, a big roadblock around green science and oil. And I haven't sat down to play it in, like, a month or two. And it's just like, oh, you have to actually learn how to engineer well to start progressing past this point. And I'm not sure I want to put that energy into Factorio. I mean, I clearly haven't because I haven't played it for, like, a month or two. But I've thought about streaming both of these things, and it's like, wow, I think a Splatter Opera Factorio stream is about the most boring thing in the universe. I think it's going to be watching an idiot that already can't remember what she was doing, half the time, forget things even harder because they're more complicated, and play a very quiet game with other things that aren't really going on, to take the heat off there. And I think Against the Storm would be a little similar. I don't know. I think there are specific sorts of people that can stream chill games and keep them interesting, and I'm not sure I'm that kind of person. You did mention some other one at some point. Yeah, I own Mindustry. I enjoyed it well enough. I think I ran into the RimWorld problem a bit with Mindustry. Oh, nice. I think I ran into the RimWorld problem a little bit where, like, after a point, that bat just juked me so good. It juked me so nice. That was so powerful. But where I get, like, the basic supply lines and stuff going, and then it's, like, combination of, okay, what do I do next? And the thing you want me to do means I have to, like, rewrite my entire fucking factory of lines. And I don't want to do that. I want to make my factory and production lines one time, and I only want to make one of them. I should check that out then, because I remember liking it. Because it's like the middle ground between Factorio and, like, Shapes.io, with a little bit more tower defense to it. I don't know, I'll have to pick that up again. But anyway, my complaints about Graveyard Keeper aside, I've been having a really good time with it. Like, I keep picking it up again and sinking, like, 8 hours into it, with a Stardew problem. Closer to 6, but not the point. And problem is kind of in, like, quotation marks, because, you know, it's the Stardew effect. It's why we like these games. It's why we enjoy Forever games. It's so you could just, like, hang out and play the thing, and it's pretty low pressure. That said, my decision to stream exactly one session of Graveyard Keeper was correct, for reasons I have already mentioned, chill games, etc., but also just keeping track of the things I was doing, because I'm not good at that. I am not good at that in my day-to-day life already. Let alone when I need to remember I need to bring, like, 6 nails and 8 planks and, like, 4 beams to some part of the map or whatever. But, oh wait, it's fucking Quake Day. I gotta go talk to the merchant about a side quest that will give me no rewards, but will tell me that I need to get that fucking bourbon from the tree. And now I have forgotten why I'm carrying beams, and I put the beams away. And it's sort of that. Also, I hate this cop, but it is just, this is a typical cop. Can he withstand the power of boys? Or a bazooka. Common ordinance against cops. Aw, dang, I got beans! I got beans instead! I appreciate this ghost that only exists in this randomizer. I've praised this before, but PK Scramble's writers absolutely nail the feel of the original text. foresight. It's where like 90% of the game's fucking quests resolve. It's my least favorite teleport destination, because it's a big checklist of things. It's the most progress per progress. Okay. Poggers? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it turned that flag on. Oh. That has severely altered the nature of this game. So there is a flag in the flag set that makes talking to regular NPCs teleport you somewhere randomly. And it's not a flag I would play with. But it's on. We're doing it. No. No, any NPC that would not, that is not like a shopkeeper or a plot NPC will teleport you to a random map. And that's what we're playing now. What up? These are the many dangers of Poncho. This is the fate Poncho has bestowed upon us. On the bright side, we can go wherever, whatever we want now. We just need to find a friend to talk to. Like, I don't want to be in the desert. Oh, you're a guy. I did not know there was a hotel here. I've played this game 1,000 times. I just never talked to that guy. Silence puke. The suburban fleb. It's true, I am a fake gamer. I did it. You have cool shit. No, you just have more bazookas. I don't need bazookas. Bazookas don't feed my children! I mean, they could. I don't mind walking along this highway. I could talk to some very special boys that I ordinarily wouldn't go out of my way to hang out with. But hey, life noodles, nice noodles. Life nudes. It's our boys. It's Big Brother Poncho. He is responsible for this fucking mess. It's Kid Brother Pincho. He is for cowards. It is Toma Jefferson. I don't know what you get for winning that slot machine. I'm trying to remember if you can get Sunstroke while you're walking on the road. I don't think you can. Probably just money. I guess I can do the moles while I'm here. It is a randomizer, but like, I wouldn't ever put anything even slightly valuable behind something like that. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to be here. I'm carrying so much bullshit, I feel like I should lighten my load a little bit. Actually, I know what I should do. I should see if I can maybe do the party member check in the Monotoli building. I think I need trout yogurt for that. I think I need the yogurt dispenser. I'm just putting off the mine a little bit, to be honest. I just hate it down there. It's where I got hard stuck as a kid, and it traumatized me forever. It's one of those things. It's not even, like, that bad. It's not that hard to navigate. There's a lot of free junk in there. The bosses and enemies are mostly just annoying. But the first time I successfully completed this game, I got so hard stuck in the mine out of being, like, an idiot 9-year-old or whatever, that I thought I had sequence broken the game and spent, like, a ton of time, like, grinding and trying to find other secret things to do. And the price for going to a hotel room in this game goes up per person, which is normal for a hotel, right? That's like a normal thing for a hotel to do. As a kid, I did not understand this, and I thought, oh no, the aliens are taking over these people's minds, they're charging me more for the hotel. So, like, I don't know, I just vividly remember that Earthbound fact. I just think about that every time I look at a hotel in this game now, as an adult that knows how hotels work. Yeah, like, it makes sense in the context of Earthbound. And thank you, it is adorable. It makes sense in the context of Earthbound, which spends, like, a lot of time telling you, like, hey, the aliens are causing some pretty bad problems, they're taking over people's brains. And you don't actually see a ton of evidence of that, except in the fucked up political system of Foresight and the cult. So I guess that's actually good enough. I guess those are both pretty bad, now that I've talked my way to this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that puppet on the ground. That's how you can tell this is real, or this isn't real life, because I would never leave a puppet on the ground in real life. If I found a fucked up looking puppet on the street, I would be like, hey, free puppet. I would take it home immediately. I would have a new son. And I would be afraid of it. Like, don't get me wrong. I would be like, that puppet is going to come alive and kill me. Because I learned from Goosebumps. I learned so many of my valuable life lessons from Goosebumps as a child. I can think of like 3 separate Goosebumps books that actually kept me awake as a kid, which is kind of amazing to think of as an adult, because Goosebumps is not exactly, it's not the most intimidating series. It is for children. It is usually like one kind of haphazard protagonist and their sassy sibling and their nice best friend. And at least a horrible fate probably befalls one of them, but it's not high horror. Alright, we know that Kevin is being held in the Monotoli building. And I am actually fairly uninvested in all these shops. Which I say, but we don't know if key items might be sold in shops, so we actually do have to check all of them. I think my bat is currently better than the T-Rex's bat, but now I need to double... No, it is not. Okay. No. Yes. Just sell some of this garbage. Do you want this live snake? Yeah, I respect the big set of teeth running the desk, too. Like, that's basically what the owner of a department store looks like if media has told me the truth throughout my years. I think I've seen enough Christmas specials to understand that. Yeah, I love this farty confirm noise we've got. Hey dudes, it's summer, the manly time of the year. Time for sports, guys! The silver bracelets are kind of nice. I'm kind of there. The vial of serum. It cures poison. What do you think serum does? It's because Earthbound isn't like your RPGs and it can't just be an antidote. It's too bad status cures are like the most worthless thing you can get or buy. Just your limited inventory actually means a lot of beneficial items are kind of a waste of space. Once in a while you'll get that, like, extremely rare... Why do we have 3 different guns of varying quality on sale here. Once in a while, you'll get that. Fuck! I lost where I was. I lost where I was at. I lost it. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Come on, little brain cells, work for me. I know how seasonings work. I don't want ketchup. No, wow, I totally lost what I was talking about. Well, it was nothing important, I'm sure. I don't want a picnic lunch. Because limited inventory space, it's not that worth it to carry around healing items, because you also have to carry around equipment and key items and stuff like bazookas. Like your third bazooka. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of inventory management in any game. I think it's fine in Earthbound, I think it's okay. It means getting more characters, like, really means a lot, but not for the reasons you would think. Not necessarily for turn economy reasons, as much as I now have, like, 10 more free bag spots for these sandwiches. I appreciate games that turn inventory management into an interesting gimmick. Like, Resident Evil 4, actually. Resident Evil 4, I'm a proponent of that inventory system because it's just fun to mess around with. People have based puzzle games on it. They're fun. And Backpack Hero is based entirely around a Resident Evil 4 system. And I played a little bit of that. I think it's pretty cool. I had a good time with it when I played it. Not like I'm gonna keep super close tabs on this, but like... Okay, our options currently. We're gonna get another teleport location from this. And we can also go and do the mines at any time. We can engage most of Tucson, I think. I'm not sure we can get any plot items from Tucson. We might. I think we can give money to Apple Kid, actually, and get something there. Hey, what up? Yay, goodbye! Oh boy, it's Deep Darkness, my favorite fucking place to be. Let's not go to Deep Darkness. It's not even bad when you were a grown adult and can navigate an uncomplicated maze. Deep Darkness. Deep Darkness. I don't want to do the mole cave. I want to get another Deep Darkness. Deep Darkness. Stonebad. Okay. I can get a couple of free items if I do the little passage to Saturn Valley, but I don't care. I don't care about some free items, although I don't know if I have loose key items or not, which is exciting. That's fun. That's fun to not know. So I'm just gonna hoof it to Tucson here. I've been thinking about, God, I did not present these sentences in the correct order. I've got a free-use live 2D model that I picked up at some point. That was just released, like, I rigged this for fun. Anyone is free to use it. And I was thinking, I gotta do some stream with this just to check out, the comparison. Have free use. But, just to check out the comparison, just to try it out. Not that I think V-Roid has been unkind to me. I think I've squeezed quite a lot out of VC Face, and I don't have, like, $10,000 to get a good live 2D model anyway. But I think it's interesting. I like engaging with this medium that I've chosen to make into a thing. Thank you. I've got some V-Roid stuff I want to tinker around with, too. Because I can't stay the same species for 6 entire months. But I've definitely felt a little bit of a crunch in what I'm capable of with it. And learning Blender is also hard. Have this croquette. Yeah, take $200, my dude. Oh, that's not good, but Jess can have it. Jeff can have it. It's not good, but it's free. I don't know. Just having Jeff with vanilla tools in this scene, kind of, it's a little rough. It's a little rough for the guy, because Earthbound is simply not a hard enough game, and his tools do not offer enough unique utility to contribute a whole lot. Oh, Franklin badge. Poggers, okay. I just like having it. Teleport off the roof, you bitch. Oh, okay. Now, when I said bitch, I didn't mean that, like, literally. I was joshing. I was messing with you. Okay, he's fine. He's a punk, actually. You're an idiot now. You're back to being just a bitch that I made fun of. Oh no, Stellar Crystal! Ow, that tickled. You are a little meaty, though. That's an okay amount of experience. Now I kind of wish I had picked up another party member before I did this. I did not expect to get such a bounty. Hey, nice man bun, haha, it fucking sucks, loser. He turns around to reveal he's a Starman Deluxe. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm just thinking about a Starman Deluxe with a man bun now. Like, still has the little pointy bits sticking out. One of them sticking kinda askew through the man bun. Alright. I think the actual reward for doing this fight here is, that this specific shop happens to sell things, like, well above the normal curve. I think that is the actual reward for fighting Everdread, because it's optional even in the, like, base game. You don't actually have to do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Piss. Yeah, no problem. NPD, boys. No big deal. I'm not surrounded by zombie dogs. I didn't get teleported into zombie dog hell. I think you're the one who's owned, actually. I'm gonna remember to heal before I step off this rope. We'll see. We might be okay. Maybe they won't notice us. Oh. Oh, fuck off! Your sprite was nowhere near mine. The hill plastic canine. Oh, I was possessed by a mini ghost. Nicest body, no. Okay, you seem to have one move, and it's this move. So I'm just gonna shoot you with a bazooka. Oh, okay, you're not that bad. We're not that out of sequence. Mostly just annoying, because tiny little ghosts are like the worst status effect. I am dog possessed! I think that early Saturn coin actually is pulling a decent amount of weight, frankly. Defensively. Although I do hate this dog. Please remove the dog. Oh, in his final breath, he shot his bazooka, destroying the dog. Oh, we got Boys Beta. We got BB. Letting him die would get rid of that ghost, though. It's a food item. Hooray. Alright, whatever. I hope you enjoy being shot. And bonked. Nice. 69 HP of damage to Nice. That is a lot of experience, though, so I can't even be that upset about this random dog teleport. Okay, that's a lot of presents, though. My birthday was last week. The dust of the earth. Oh, hey, that's a glowy orb. Nice. Can't cross this pit, you dipshit orb. Nice degrees. I see you're very round, stupid. This might go poorly. These are deep darkness enemies. I'm gonna... God! These tiny little ghosts have hands. They're very small hands, but they are hands. Alright, cool. We're not that concerned about Zap Eels. Ruby is not that concerned about Zap Eels. Okay. Oh, it damaged the little ghost. The fact that it can damage the little ghost is, actually kind of impressive. Or rather, the fact that it, hit Nice twice when it had 4 targets is pretty impressive. I was actually thinking about moving the Franklin badge over to Nice so he didn't get fucking murked by All Thunder, and I just forgot to do it immediately. Doing it after the fact feels sort of mean. Blow the Horn of Life. Oh, you get the fuck back. Ugh. Noodles, leave. At least it exorcised one of the ghosts by turning him into a ghost. They killed one of the ghosts! Hell yes! Oh, the long animation from this is gonna fuck me. This might be okay. Yes! Oh, that was perfect. It killed my stupid ghost that you can't target yourself in any way. Beautiful. I've made every correct tactical decision today, apparently. Frankly, kind of rare. Ooga booga, baby! Alright, I'm gonna go, on an ill-advised trip to the center of that cave to pick up another sanctuary location. Oh, a heavy bazooka! You shouldn't have! Golly! I'm gonna just throw this on the ground where a child can find it. That's a good present. What a good random teleport. I kind of take back some of my concerns about this mode. Random teleports whip ass. Alright. So my plan is to wiggle past these noodles. Ha! To wiggle past the noodles, get in there, examine the shining spot, and get bodied by a random boss. You can certainly end up in situations where you're surrounded by zombie dogs. Oh, this is the 6th Your Sanctuary location. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's Ruby's nightmare. He's going to use the power of boys against us. What can we possibly do against the might of boys? Oh no, it kinda worked! I forgot that he has a psychic shield, alright. That's fine. I think what I will do is put Ruby on healing duty, and Nice can be on bazooka duty, which is much cooler. Unless I forget to select the bazooka. Alright, we're no longer on bazooka duty because now that's going to reflect a ton of damage. Alright, HP Sucker, prove yourself, prove your worth. It did not do anything. I'm gonna just shoot through the shield. That's fine. I planned for that. Dipshit. Fool. Idiot. You didn't consider that I was going to do that for a second. The turn order changed on me. It's bullshit. Use the nudes! I was really hoping that would kill you. Do you have anything like food-like? No. Alright, we're putting everything on this heavy bazooka that's not going to go off fast enough. Damn. Okay. Well, that was some tactical errors. Stop it. Fuck it. I think we can get this guy. I think I just need to make better choices. Alright, I've got 8.5 psychic points left. That's more than enough. Alright, I'm using my entire brain right now. The fullness of my large smart orb. Yeah, I think this is doable with slightly better luck with actual tactics. Or if I simply win. I think I'll just choose to win. Easy, baby game. Whatever, it's only like the 6th Your Sanctuary location. There's what, like 2 of those? Who gives a shit? That heavy bazooka put in a lot of work immediately, though, and Nice deserved to live to see the end of that fight, so that's a bummer. He will be remembered. Very trivially, because he is right here. The smell of butter has revived him. The pristine scent of butter. I don't want to fight you. I just want to have a peaceful trip through the rest of this cave. Know that I've destroyed your leader! The statue telling you what to do, that had the power of boys. Oh, this was not that worth. This was just not good treasure. The love of a monkey is worthless to me. I was hoping to get some just high-end bullshit. Monkey's Love isn't the worst thing. Oh, he's got some problems. Well, that's nice. I got a hint about zombie paper. I didn't really realize that was a thing. I did not know that could happen. I do require the love of only the finest boys. Preferably cold and serious with glasses. A little condescending and manipulative. Or Bowser from Mario. The two types, really. Thanks for the cold remedies, Spider. Neutralizer, I am a big fan of. There's not a lot of ways to remove shields in this game. Jeff gets two of them. He gets the shield killer and the neutralizer. The shield killer has a miss chance for some fucking reason. The neutralizer hits everyone but doesn't have a miss chance. So in practical terms, you just use it because there aren't a lot of status effects you want to put on yourself. Like, your own setups aren't really that worth using a turn on. And, you might have a shield, and it's probably pretty important if it's on there. In which case, you just sort of bowl through the shield. Like, whatever. But... oh no, this orb. I've played Earthbound Deluxe. I actually have thought about replaying Earthbound Deluxe. Because it is like a genuine hard mode hack of this game. I don't think I'd stream it, because it moves very slowly. Yes, my taste in boys is just Silver Ash Arknights, with or without glasses, to be honest. Arknights kind of just runs the gamut. It's really got a lot of good entries on both sides of the typical gender spectrum. I was saying something, I lost track of it again. It was probably yelling at an orb. A protractor, great. Let me just donate to this. Donate this to the ground. This has kind of been a lot of nothing presents in winter. In winter, there's more than one. I guess I got the heavy bazooka. I can't, like, complain that much. Heavy bazooka is huge. Heavy bazooka is an extremely baller thing to have because you can get Jeff's ultimate weapon, which is much, much harder to get. Much, much more obnoxious to acquire. And it will still hit on par with the heavy bazooka, which you just kind of find. In this case, you literally find it in a box. Normally, you find a broken bazooka, and you can fix that so much earlier than you will probably get Jeff's ultimate weapon. And I know because I'm an idiot and I've done a full 1 in 128 game. It doesn't make the game better, it's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. It is just grind enemies in these specific areas until the drop rate happens. But, like, when I was, when I did it when I was younger, it was like, I'm looking for anything to make this game a little bit sharper, a little bit spikier. Yeah, you will... I don't think you'd hit 99 before getting your first important 1 in 128. But by the time I got all of them, I was fully in the 90s. And it is a game you probably... Going through it quickly, you beat it at 60. You probably beat it at about 70. So being in the 90s is never ever even sort of necessary. Or particularly useful. I need to hit an ATM. And the thing with Jeff's ultimate weapon is it is a weapon he repairs the broken antenna to make. And I don't know what the IQ threshold for doing that is, and I don't care, because you'll definitely hit it because of how hard it is to get. But it drops off of an enemy that explodes. In addition to dropping less than 1% of the time, the enemy you have to kill will explode every time you kill one. It's great. It's super cool. It's a weird prank. They're mostly weird pranks, to be honest. Like, the Sword of Kings is the big one, because it is the only weapon that Pooh can equip. And it increases his attack power by, like, 30? Which is not a lot. It makes his normal attacks marginally better, but doesn't make him, like, super good at hitting people. You notice it, but, like... Yeah, the 1 in 128 farm is this game's version of a secret endgame dungeon, except with no content. But, like, Pooh's weapon doesn't do much for him to begin with. Paula's is worse than the Holy Fry Pan that you can buy in literally the same area that it drops. It drops off of fucking Chompasaurs in, the Underworld. And you can buy the Holy Fry Pan in the town in the Underworld. Like, the only thing the Magic Fry Pan has over it is, I think it gives Paula a bunch of guts, which technically gives her, like, a chance to live at 1 HP and ups her crit rate, and that's it. And, Jeff is, it's worse than the Heavy Bazooka. It drops less than 1% of the time from exploding dudes. And, God... I don't think I think by the time I got Jeff's, I was done. I was like, nah, this ain't worth it. I'm level 95 and I'm so tired of grinding. And so I didn't finish it out and get the Gutsy Bat, which is Ness's ultimate weapon, which you find from enemies in the final dungeon. And, it's a rare enemy that looks on the map like every other enemy, and I think only spawns in, like, 1 or 2 of the screens of the final dungeon. And, like, you can't go home or anything, you can only, like, fight the final boss. And the final boss of Earthbound, as probably everyone here remembers or is aware, is a boss you defeat by using a special command, not a boss you beat by hitting him. Like, it is super worthless to get all of them, they're just weird, semi-bragging rights items. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a little drink of water here. Sometimes I'm streaming and I get that drink of water and my body is like, oh, that's the good shit? That's the thing you haven't remembered to put in me for, like, 2 days. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. And it's like, you're just gonna slam that whole fucking water bottle right now, though, or you're going to die. And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna sit here I'm gonna sit here sucking on a straw, honestly, being like, I hope this doesn't make loud slurping noises into the mic. Or if it does, it's at least sexy. So I don't know. I don't think it does, because my mic, is already, like, a little bit over there, and I already have to talk a little loud to pick it up, to be picked up at, like, normal levels, I think. Oh, man, I've thought about doing ASMR streams. I personally enjoy them quite a bit. I don't think I have the patience for them. The Shattered Glass Puppet. What a bitchin' name. Alright, Shattered Glass Puppet, are you ready to withstand the dual powers of boys and artillery? We got basically all of Spec Ops The Line here. I will take a decent weapon for Paula. I don't know where Paula is. I'm trying to think of where she could possibly be. Because I don't remember where all the character checks are. The Monotoli check is Pooh. We know that. We know where Flying Man is, and we can actually go and do that at any time. Shattered Glass Joe, the main character of Punch-Out 5, the Phantom Mac. Great. That's fantastic. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. No. I have a sanctuary spot I can check in Saturn Valley as well. The very delinquent Plant Man Beta. I also don't actually know what my win condition is still. Oh no, his plant punches! Right, I can do the sanctuary location in Saturn Valley. And while I'm in Saturn Valley, I can check my goal. I can still do Mole Cave. I can do Happy Happy Village whenever. Let's do Saturn Valley first and see what our actual objective is. And we do that by talking to Dr. Andonuts here, which would otherwise initiate the endgame. Okay, this is not giving us a number. This was a waste of time. Dr. Andonuts, you shit. I bet you're not a doctor. I bet you're a podiatrist or something. I don't mean that for weird reasons. I bet you're a normal podiatrist, but that isn't very helpful to me personally. I guess you did make a time machine. He wish fall in love. Okay, we got like 4 inventory slots free. I think that's good for this. I don't care. Get ready for an instant memory. Goodbye. I love you. Alright, Shape. What's your fucking noise? The small squid bot? Gonna be a smaller squid bot in a second. Oh, he took that like a bitch. Why are you even fighting me, dudes? Somebody smelly guy. Yeah, he's nobody's smelly guy now. Jeff is ready to fight this smelly guy. Ness is like, whatever, can we just go? Jeff, come on, you don't need to start fights with every other melee player you see. I think weirdly this is like a vanilla location for a Coin of Slumber. I remember it's like the one good treasure from this place. Hey, a snake! Free snake! Oh, this is the second location. Okay. Aw. He's kind of adorable, though. I'm surprised he survived that. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Don't you eat a bologna sandwich on my watch. Nintendo should partner with somebody to make Smash Bros. Branded deodorant. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the Melee player with, like, every different character-branded stick of deodorant on their shelf. Didn't get the message. Did collect all of the deodorant, though. They hand it out, in the fucking tournament at the door, and it's just like, it's like a party favor. It's a souvenir I can keep. Yeah, check out my swag, it's still sealed. No, I'm thinking about Smash Bros. I'm thinking, they will definitely make another one because it's printing money. Even though Sakurai, retired from it. Like, he made it relatively clear he will not be involved in future Smash Bros. Projects, and I don't blame him. I don't know if there's a man in the entire world who has probably survived more stupid gamer shit than Masahiro Sakurai. I pity anyone who might step up to the plate. Cause yeah, he's got the patience of a saint. But I've thought about, like, what's Smash 6 gonna bring us? What are we gonna do in Smash 6? Because we have a roster of, like, 85 characters now? And, like, can you just keep piling more onto those? Because we got most of them. We just need Reimu and Travis Touchdown. And we need to remove Sora in Minecraft. And add Edelgard. I talked about this, with Aegis, who is here intermittently. At some point, because we both play a lot of fighting games, I think what is gonna have to happen for Smash Bros. 6, and I know everyone here is dying to know my opinion on this, but you clicked on this thing. You're here now. I think what must inevitably happen is they're gonna have to trim out, like, a huge chunk of the cast. And I'm really curious how they will handle that. I would like to see, basically, just a big revamp where they cut out... They need to cut out, like, 50 characters, and, like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to hear that. And nobody wants to be the person whose main got cut. Because they're playing fucking Daisy or something. And that's their whole thing now. And I do wish a little bit of harm onto them. Just because, like, angry gamers are funny. It's just funny when gamers get mad. Take it from me, also a gamer. But I think that's kind of what they have to do. They just kind of have to ground up, change some fundamental stuff, just make kind of a new game with a shrunk-down cast. And then they make a bunch of money slowly re-adding those 60 characters again. But they maybe use the opportunity to, you know, they learned the lessons they learned having 5 fucking iterations of the game and waves of DLC and trying new, different, weird things with characters. And I don't even think Smash Bros. Does a bad job or anything with making its characters fairly representative of their franchises. But, like, the DLC characters for Ultimate all had, like, cool little subsystems and shit. And I'd love to see that a little bit more with the other characters as well. But just using that expertise gained, just trim the cast down significantly, piss off a bunch of people. And, that's the only thing they can do in my mind, because otherwise it's like, we've got 100 characters, time to add 20 more, I guess. Like, it is just, it's gonna scope creep all the way to hell otherwise. Okay, bye, you puke lord. Nice cult, stupid. Yeah, cut out the cast so you can actually make a video game with a human lifespan. But also they should add more characters I want, like Reimu and Travis Touchdown. And, take, Sora and Minecraft out of it. End of statement. My thing is the right one. I'm not even mad about Sora. I'm a little mad about Sora. I was a little mad when Sora was added. Just because it's like, this is the last character, and I want it to be a character I give a shit about. But I'm, like, specifically in that minor zone of, like, I exclusively want obscure blorbos that I haven't fucking heard of. I want, like, fucking Famicom Detective Girl or whatever. And they're like, we're gonna add beloved character Steve. We're gonna add Tekken guy, whose name I've suddenly forgotten. Because it's like, it's the... Because there's... It's Kazuya? Kazuma? It's Kazuma, I think. I only have room for one Kazuma in my heart. No, I'm not gonna spin up... Yeah, it's... Kazuya, yeah. I can remember Jin and I can remember Heihachi, and I couldn't remember middle guy. But it's like, no, I just want, I want the protagonist from Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. Like, why would I want these characters anyone's fucking heard of? I can just play their video games. If I wanted to play as Tekken, I'd go play Tekken. And that's where I tend to fall. I just got the wad of bills. Okay. I think... I'm not gonna, like, sit and be mad that Steve got a spot. I get it. It's not, like, my video games that I like. I think Minecraft is more a toy than a game. And I'll make that distinction only for Minecraft, and I'll die. I'll have that on my fucking tombstone. Just so I can be mad at other people who play video games. Because there's nothing funnier than a gamer who's mad about stupid video game bullshit. But, like, yeah, I want to see Reimu. I want Reimu to be in Smash Bros. But, like, I wasn't mad, except it's like, this is a boring choice, is really what a lot of my problems tend to shake out to. It's like, oh, that was predictable. That was okay. I still haven't followed enough Guilty Gear lore to generally get excited about Guilty Gear characters, but, like, Strive has done a pretty good job of making them look pretty interesting. It's not really my franchise. I've historically been more of a BlazBlue person. I like the... I don't know. It tends to hit better with me with its designs, but Guilty Gear is putting up a pretty good fucking showing with Strive. The fact that they... I don't know. This is, like... This is an unpopular opinion. I understand that. I think a lot of the butt rock in older Guilty Gear entries is samey and boring. I don't think it's a good soundtrack that's very interesting. And I think the fact that they broke away with that and did character songs in different styles in Strive is just generally a huge improvement. And it makes me want to play the franchise more. And aforementioned Aegis will see this in... I don't know, a couple weeks or something, maybe. If she doesn't just check out this VOD. And she's gonna yell at me later, and that's okay. I'll take that bullet. I've had that argument with her before, and I will have it again. It makes sense if that was kind of, if that was I've been limiting myself to one genre, and I'm going to stop doing that thing. But I also think, we're at a point, technologically, where we can have, like, a bunch of individual character themes in different styles with lyrics and shit, and not be kind of limited to, like, a MIDI sound font. Yeah, Strive has some real fucking bangers to it. I'm super into Strive's soundtrack. I fully believe most of them are... Okay, when you said fish for the old tracks, I didn't think you meant that literally, but you're right, there is that little... The fishing system in the lobby. I gotta get Strive. I want to play Strive. I don't own it. I don't have money. I don't want money, I hate money. Very least, I don't like money enough to get over my social anxiety and fucking monetize. I have to do the fucking mole cave, I think. I think I have to do the mole cave or I have to do blind deep darkness, and I don't think that's possible. I think Deep Darkness actually does have a hidden roadblock where if you don't go in with the hawk eye, you actually can't. You actually can't Deep Darkness. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like I tried it once in the past at some point. God, you can hear my voice starting to crack. I don't know why I got no vocal stamina today. I think I've just been talking a whole lot compared to usual. Filling the space that Earthbound leaves behind. Because I love this game, but it is, there's only so much to say about it, and I've said it enough in the past. I still don't think I have any fucking anything in my inventory. Okay. Excuse me. No. That's better. Okay. Yeah, getting that little frog out of my throat helped a bit. Water didn't help. Water's useless. It's like coffee, but it doesn't do anything. We can ditch some of this bullcrap. Thank you. There's an extremely specific kind of stupid voice I can just whip out whatever and I'm okay with it. And like I spent 90 minutes trying to work up to a Neko Arc impression. Otherwise, I haven't forgotten that. I've been uploading old VODs and there's some that are like, oh, this was kind of embarrassing in hindsight. Like, I love Goemon 64, but, like, I'm probably gonna not upload those. Because it was just, like, 2 entire videos of me being tired and bitching. Like, I was definitely venting the whole time in the first one, and the second one was, like, an hour of me going, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm working my way up to it. I'm working on it. And it's like, oh, that sucks. That's a bad look. I mean, I've been told I'm cute. I trust that from you and the people that already like me. But there's always that weird fear that, like, oh, this is gonna be somebody's, like, defining impression of me. Probably Goemon Part 2 isn't going to be the first video they watch. But it's gonna be, like, if they watch 2 videos and they're just the Goemon ones, it's just like, oh, this is just somebody who gets on stream and constantly fucking bitches about not being famous. And then doesn't nut up to doing a fucking cat impression. And I think if I saw someone like that, if I watched their videos, I would be like, keep doing your best, but I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna subscribe to this person and I want to hear more from them. So, you know, it's optics, really. It's just optics. The other one I might skip the upload on is the Parasite Eve one. I think that was a pretty good stream. I spent a little too much time calling the original author a eugenicist without looking that up. I looked it up after the stream. And I feel like I should have looked that claim up during the stream because I felt really bad about that because there was no evidence to support that. And it's like, that's a shitty thing to do. And that's a lesson learned, but I don't think that's a thing I want to preserve on the internet. And I didn't continue Parasite Eve yet to go, that wasn't true. No, that's, you know, that's whatever. That's whatever, and like, you know, I still feel guilty about it, to be honest. It doesn't fucking matter, like, that has no impact on the world. He doesn't give a shit. He could hear and just be like, oh, no, I'm not. Whatever. Why are you wearing that? And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. But I don't know. It's bad juju. It's bad juju, and I will probably in the future reserve any continual comments on cool facts like that without verifying. The Masters of the Whole. But I also heard from a Parasite Eve as a topic. As much as part of me wants to be like, let's get away from this as fast as possible now. My understanding of that, having watched a different video on it and the wreck that is the series, was like, they definitely did not even consult the original author a little bit. Like, there's still some weirdness in the original text, and it's not weirdness in that same way, but it's maybe, I think, maybe a little weirdly horny, which, yeah, that's Parasite Eve, baby. But, like, they did not even, like, tell him they were making a game about his property. They were just like, yeah, this seems fine. This looks good. And Parasite Eve 1 is a decent game, so it could be worse. And then Parasite Eve 2 and Third Birthday, which are bad for different reasons. I think 2 is still decent, but didn't hook me personally, and certainly wasn't to the taste of the person doing the video I watched. Yeah, they talked to his publisher, that sounds right. I know we watched the same video. Yeah, 2 is fine, it's just fine. It does a little bit more, like, specifically Resident Evil action stuff over, like, RPG stuff. And I didn't personally find that as interesting. I thought the blend of, like, horror and RPG and shoot them with a gun or shoot a beam at them was kind of super cool. I thought that was some of the appeal, frankly. I got some concerns about DMC 2013. Don't May Cry. If that's being compared to Third Birthday. Yeah, for the actual hatred towards its own fanbase, that makes sense. And the Third Birthday deal, just to sum it up in a quick and concise fashion, it just takes Aya Brea, who is a pretty well-regarded and pretty strong female protagonist in games, especially at the time, and it really sexualizes and infantilizes her the entire time. And there's plot reasons for that, but it doesn't make them good. I don't want to say it Other M's her, but it kinda... I think it's worse than Other M. We don't really... I don't know, I haven't seen enough of Other M that I can say a lot about it. I'm not a Metroid person, I don't really pretend to be. But, like, we don't talk about Other M in, like, good ways, and it's worse than Other M by, like, a lot. Yeah, worse than Other M by, like, a lot is, like, an incredibly damning thing you could say about anything, I think. It is just not a good time. It is not a kind thing to say. $1993. Yeah, feel free to spoil Third Birthday. I don't intend to do, like, a big Parasite Eve series thing. Which, coming from me, that's weird. I mean, I don't do them, but I always say I will. I probably, during the Parasite Eve stream, said I will maybe play the second game as well, but... I will be reading these spoilers that Mai is going to post out loud. I will be spoiling Third Birthday for everyone. I'm just going to assume she remembers the plot summary better than I do. Because I sort of remember, like, the weird beats of it, but in, like, a fucked up fever dream. You already had your third birthday. Congratulations. You're probably old enough to drink or something. Alright, the big twist at the end of Third Birthday, spoiler warning for anyone who's not gotten the clue yet, that they super ultra killed forever the main character of the series, and you play as her scared and whimpering sister, who is wearing her skin, basically, who has been, like, soul swapped into her body. And I think it's some kind of, like, this is like a post-apocalypse thing or whatever. And there's a lot of fucked up time travel. And, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. The series goes from, like, fun mitochondria nonsense to weird body-snatching time travel nonsense. Right, yes, the shattered pieces of Aya Brea's soul are the enemies you kill. her shattered soul has mutated into the Time Boys. Yeah, it goes from mitochondria to midichlorians, thank you. Honestly, same idea, though. Like, now that you put those two things in a sentence, like, the midichlorians, the powerhouse of the Force. They're little symbiotic microorganisms that may or may not revolt against you and try to rob a sperm bank. The plot of episode 3. Yeah, putting it in the same context as DMC 2013 makes a lot of sense if you're just talking about pure, obvious hate for the source material. Because, like, the whole premise of that game is somebody deciding Dante was cringe because they wanted to appeal to the Western audience, I guess. Because that's Capcom for, like, 15 years. And that's why Mega Man died, and then, like, another Mega Man came out semi-recently, but I think, like, it was far past the point where anyone cared anymore. It's specifically what's-his-name's fault. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, I heard Mega Man 11 was fine. Yeah, I don't remember... Yeah, I don't remember who the guy telling Capcom they need to appeal to the West was. But they should make another Darkstalkers. I hope that segue made sense, because it's true. That reminds me, in a very indirect way, I have Namco Cross Capcom on my big list of things to probably stream once, but not make a big thing out of. And I basically stand by that. Was it Inafune? That sounds right to me. That it was Inafune going, no, we gotta appeal to the West. Alright, we got that good parsley pizza. Yeah, Inafune who left, and then it sort of turned out he wasn't actually, a good designer. Which, in hindsight, if he was the appeal to the West guy, like, yeah, though. My number 9 is a bad game. I should play it on here sometime. I'm up to X5 and I haven't played a Mega Man X game in like 6 months or something. Longer than that. It's been a long time. I played the last good one and I played the shit out of it and I had a great time. And then I was looking at X5 like, this is gonna... I'm interested in this scholastically, but I already know it's gonna be dog shit. And like, it was kind of like, I kind of wore myself out on this concept after 14 games. And like, I don't feel that bad about it because I did play the entire main line and I played all the good X games and X3. So like, I don't feel that bad about it, but I do kind of want to continue there. I do kind of want to get back to it, and I want to start playing through the Sonic games. Because I like Sonic a lot, and I like Sonic more now that I've read the IDW comic series. And it's really good. I just very much enjoyed it. Yeah, like, I'm excited for it too, I just, honestly, I just kind of keep forgetting. It's fine. It's fine to hear Sonic 4. I think we're all thinking about Sonic 4 a little bit. Yeah, that sounds right. I think we're all thinking about that. I think I'll speak for everyone here. But yeah, the actual something or other, and then he turned himself into a chili dog. No, I just keep forgetting I'm gonna start doing the Sonic stuff, and like, I'm in this weird place. I mean, to be fair, Sonic 4 isn't even a weird subject around here. I was talking about how I keep meaning to get to a big, like, Sonic series playthrough. Because, like, I'm excited to do that, I just keep forgetting, and, like, I'm kind of in the faction of people that likes the 3D games better. I don't know, shrug, Desu. I just like the 3D games better, so I'm looking at the first three like, I know these are good games, and I'll probably play them and be like, oh dang, these are a lot better than I remember. Even having played them and enjoyed them a lot as a child. But it's also like, yeah, but I want to get to, like, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, and I want to get to the whole weird era after that where they're bad. I want to get past the games that, like, might be bad, old style? Like, I don't know. I think Sonic 3 is generally accepted to be, like, the good one. I liked Sonic 2 better when I was a kid, but I think I might have just been too bad at video games to play 3 well. Yeah, I want to get to the weird ones where he's a fucking werehog and he goes into a book and he has a sword. And Shadow the Hedgehog also has a sword. And I've heard Sonic Colors is very good, and I've played enough of Generations to know that's also good. And I've been talking about Sonic the Hedgehog instead of remembering which of these passages I've been, and these pissed off ducks. These pissed off ducks in this fucking circle. But yeah, I've heard there's, I think a lot of the 3D Sonic games probably just get a worse rap than they deserve because people are like that. Like, I don't know. I know Sonic 2006 is both inexplicable and bad, but I want to see Sonic the Hedgehog kiss a real human woman. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to glitch through some entire levels. I want to spend an hour trying to get past one boss fight that's poorly designed. Yeah, it's some of that, and like, the general move up to 3D was... I think Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 were both really interesting and pretty good. There are some people that will go to their fucking graves insisting they weren't. Because of, like, you know, awkward bad camera or weird animation, or like, no, why does my Sonic game have so much plot in it now? And it's like, it's because it's awesome. It's because it owns. You bitch. You shit. Yeah, like, I mean, even at the time, they were pretty... They received mixed reviews. I think, actually, history looks back on them a little kinder than they did at the time. But I think Sonic 06 and the like contributed to that. But I don't know, I've got a weird relationship with Sonic. I'm sure I talked about this during the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, they were Dreamcast games also. And that's weird. That's a complicated place to be. I think I talked about this a little bit. Like, I think my entry point to Sonic the Hedgehog was actually, like, the cartoons and the comic books. And I got a Genesis later to play the Sonic games. And, like, I was on the I was getting the comics, like, every month until, like, issue 90 or something. Like, it was a big part of my formative experience. And, like, the Saturday morning cartoon show with Princess Sally and the super grimdark tech future. Fucking great. As far as I understand, actually still holds up quite well. Yeah, I imagine it went for a fair bit. Yeah, getting into it from Sonic Underground is baffling, but like... Yeah, we talked about that fairly recently since we've both been reading the IDW run. And we both agree that Surge is the second best character. Maybe best for you, second best for me, but not by a lot. Because I want a body pillow of Whisper the Wolf. But, Sonic Underground is such a weird entry in the Over series. Like, it's the sort of thing I would expect one of the weird 3D Sonic games to be about. Like, here's Sonic's secret brother and sister, and they're princes and a princess. And, like, they're all voiced by Jaleel White doing slightly different voices. What did I get? What did I get? I got nothing because I have a stupid fucking snake living in my bag again. I don't want this snake. Or this bracelet. Nobody. Also, Robotnik has a dog henchman that turns into, like, a dog motorcycle. I should honestly watch Sonic Underground. The diamond. We got a vanilla diamond. Minecraft fans rejoice, I guess. Now we can make a... sword? I don't know what people do with diamonds in Minecraft, aside from want them. Yeah, please find me a pic of Robotnik's dog motorcycle. Swords, picks, and clothes. I was just thinking, can I teleport to Foreside? But I have both physically been to Foreside and unlocked to teleport to Foreside. I'm good. I'm fine. I don't remember what I'll even get for this. Actually, I think I just trade the diamond as an alternate route to Threed. I think I didn't get anything out of that. I think I'm, like, soft stuck in a way that I'm honestly not that invested in figuring out, but I'll fuck around for another 20 minutes or something. I'm sure I overlooked something petty. My hands are full. How do you like the snake? I just let a snake out in your establishment. You should have just given me a ticket. I didn't go back to the shack because I don't have the key for it. I got the wad of bills from Car Painter instead. Where's that diamond? Take my diamond! Yay! That's a spicy meatball! Diamond! I'm glad you're having a good time singing, my dog. My dude. Oh, right, you do get a key item from this. Okay. The monkey invitation. It's another thing that I want a huge inventory for that I don't have. I think what I'm gonna do is stash some stuff. No, I'm good. You guys can stay out there for the rest of the game. I'm fine, baby. Oh wait, I can just go into Moonside, can't I? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's just by default available in Foreside. Well, it seems to be. I don't have any more snakes to give, I'm sorry. Do you want a toothbrush? Alright, cool. I'm checking Discord right now. I'm gonna have some cool Sonic action for a second here. Gonna just throw this stuff up right in stream. I just wish there were a slightly quicker way to do this. I'm sure there is for somebody who is smarter than I am. Oh, shut up. Shut up! Shut up! I need to stop leaving things named Image on my desktop because it makes me rename other things that are named Image. And I hate renaming anything. bear with me for a moment while I add some stuff to this. There must be a faster way to do this. I need to research this. Here we go. All right. We got some friends. We're just putting up some of the antagonists of Sonic Underground. Thank you for Bluciferring my stream. I want to get better at doing this kind of thing. Just bringing up images. Just actually demonstrating the things I'm talking about. Like these Crash Bandicoot-ass dudes named Sleet and Dingo, who are apparently major antagonists. I'm gonna scroll past this text bar. Or text so it's not busying up the screen so much. So we can lay eyes on Sleet and Dingo. There's so much text here. I just want to have a good background. I don't care about your haiku, bye. Alright, anyway, we got Sleet and Dingo here. Major antagonists. They look like basically 90s era Crash Bandicoot characters, to be honest. Oh, I don't care, but shut up. I'm just trying to show sexy Sonic characters. Okay, thank you. And the coup de grapes. Somewhere here. Apparently, Sleet has a cool remote that he can use to Turbo Teen Dingo into a vehicle. And that's definitely... I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it at all. It's pretty amazing. I think we should all watch Sonic Underground. Honestly, I think we've gotten several compelling cases for Sonic Underground. In fact, I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is just gonna live here now. This is just here now. Oh, we made that in a slightly different place. There we go. Yeah! Oh, thank you for giving me more things he turns into. This is incredible, actually. This is just gonna be the rest of the stream, I think. This is definitely increasing levels of horny. I try to keep my OBS clean, but it's very likely I will just leave these in here and go, oh, what the fuck was this? Oh, no. Alright. First off, we have Dingo transformed into a broken statue of Sonic and his sibling's mother, the Queen. Which, that's about 3 fetishes at once, right? Like, I don't know, I'm a degenerate, but I try not to be too weird sometimes. I try not to completely reveal myself as a utter maladjust. But, like, that's several flavors of something. I don't know why he turned into an orange statue of somebody else's mom. I can't begin to imagine why he turned into an orange statue of somebody else's mom. I don't have anything to say about this one. I don't think in 100 years I could come up with something to say about this one. He's like a weird mimic. I'm glad he still has a fucking earring. That's like... You know somebody cared about this because they remembered to put an earring on his transformed couch form. This is some, like, Wonder Twins bullshit. This is some Wonder Twins bullshit. I'm just gonna try to lean out of the way a little more here so we can all observe. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have to keep these and they just live up here sometimes now. I think that's just gotta be what it is. I'm not going to worry too much about organizing my images right now. We're in shitpost land. We're drawing to a close anyway. And of course, it would not be complete. Where was it? Would not be complete without Dingo's pony Sona. So I guess it did kind of full circle back to Lucifer, as it always does. Oh, there's a worse one. Oh boy. That horse has a disease, but I'm glad he has like a cutie mark. It looks like a paw print or some rocks. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Okay. Alright. I love 90s cartoons, because who comes up with this shit? Apparently this is Dingo after he gets a Chaos Emerald and he just starts to fucking melt. He doesn't look like he's suffering, but I can't really tell. This might just be his... After he eats a Chaos Emerald, my mistake. After he puts a Chaos Emerald in his mouth and vores it, he becomes a slime boy. I don't know if this is killing him or not. I mean, I assume it doesn't kill him. But, like, he looks pretty... He looks content is the thing. I think that's what's throwing me about this. He looks like he's kind of fucking, like, at peace with himself. He looks like he has found himself. He looks like a prophet, yes, exactly. He looks like a prophet. It is apparently from the episode where Knuckles is introduced. Which, like... I keep forgetting that Knuckles existed in Sonic Underground. I assume Sonia wanted to bang him, which was... probably weird. I mean, not that it's weird to want to bang Knuckles. I'm with ya. He wanted to bang Sonia, of course. That's weird because I don't believe Knuckles fucks. Unlike Sonic, you don't fuckle. Good night, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to all of these for when I start doing Sonic games, to be honest, because I'm gonna need some kind of... Because it's gonna be like, the screen size is gonna be like, you know, over here. It's gonna be like this big for the most part. So I got a lot of space to put pictures of Dingo from Sonic Underground. Yes, please shoot me the wiki link with all of Dingo's various forms. I'm gonna give it a look real quick to see if I can find any other gems that really speak to me. It's not in the... Oh, there it is, there it is. Concept artwork. Oh, there's a lot of concept art here, actually. God, he has so many wrinkles in so many of these. You could say this is a Sonic Gems collection. You could say this is a Sonic the Fighters. You could say this is a Sonic, Shuffle. Oh, damn! There's a form oh, there's lots of forms I didn't expect. I'm gonna pull this one up, and this will be our last one today, I think, but... You get one more Dingo out of me. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh no, where did I save this? Did I save this to the Abyss? I hate it when I save things to the Abyss. Where are you at? Me using all of my fucking might and power to not sing the alphabet to myself so I can remember what the order of letters is for the folder I saved this in. Alright. This isn't nearly as weird, but I just sort of thought regular Team Dingo was, like, incredible. Really. Regular Team Dingo and whatever the fuck is happening with Homeboy on the drums. Like... I don't know, I just love his, like, little hoodie and his little kilt. He looks like such an incredible, like, 80s, 90s teen. Oh, Venus Flytrap. Let me find that. I said that was our last one and I lied. We're here now. Dingo posting. TBH. See, my problem is I'm over in Gallery, and I think a lot of these are not in Gallery, I think. Probably there's just a list of transformations. There we go, yes. Yeah. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Literally turns into a baby. There's him as a baseball. This is so deep, I didn't think I'd be finding this out today. There's Dingo as a debutante, as a rope. This is like a rabbit hole, man. I feel like the Venus Flytrap, I'm gonna put this up here since it came up, but like, it's so normal compared to the rest of them, honestly. Alright, this will be our true last final Dingo post. It is extremely veiny. Feed me, Sonic! Yeah! Vascular Flytrap. Alright. Let's end the stream on this note. This beautiful, veiny, jacked note. Thank you for joining me for just a couple hours of Earthbound and talking about whatever. I've run out of random topics to talk about for the next several weeks, I'm sure. Except for, I guess, maybe more Dingo posting, because yes, this also became a very Dingo stream at the end. I've run out of topics for the next several weeks, I'm sure, so if I have any blank air in my next couple of games and have nothing to say, now you know why. It was this. It was this and you were witness to it. It was your fault. You could have stopped this. But no, really, thank you for joining me. I'll stream more at some point. It'll happen. I've discovered that the quickest way to make sure I don't fucking stream all week is to say I'll stream tomorrow, so I'm not going to say that. But it'll happen. Things will happen. We'll get back to DMC, we'll get back to Somnium Files. We'll get back to fucking Cubivore. Cubivore kicked ass. Anyway, don't let anyone transform into a broken statue of your mom while you sleep. Rest in peace, and bye.